Hello, everybody. Okay, good morning. I'm Judge Hamilton with the Amarillo Municipal Court. We're going to get started. I'll speak with you one by one here momentarily. So when I call your name, make sure you come back forward, speak clearly and loudly. The cases we're going to speak about are Class C misdemeanors. Class C misdemeanors are punishable by fine only. Fine ranges vary depending upon the offense. If it's a traffic offense, your fine range is generally $1 to $200. No insurance offenses are punishable by fines of $175 to $350. The guy in the middle, if you're awake. If you're not awake, you got to go back.
Oh, no, she's wake up, she said.
Sit down, but stay awake.
Oh,
If you can't stay awake, I'll just send you back to your cell. Second, no insurance offense is punishable by $350 to $1,000. Criminal offenses are punishable by fines of up to $500. Sir, this is your last warning. Put your hands down, stay awake. Yeah, sit up straight so that you'll stay awake. Each of you has the right to hire an attorney. We don't appoint attorneys in our court, but you may hire an attorney. If you wish to have additional time to hire counsel, let me know. I'll set a bond on your case to give you that opportunity. You each have the right to plead not guilty and request a trial by judge or a trial by jury. If you want a trial by judge or a trial by jury, you're going to, again, plead not guilty. I'll give you a bond. We'll let you out of jail. You'll come in here. We'll reset your case when you come to court. If you plead guilty or no contest, I will find you guilty. I will give you your jail credit. I'll try to tell you what your balance due is on your case. If you have a balance due on your case, you'll be ordered to appear here at our court no later than 2 p.m. on the first business day following your release. At that time, we'll talk about how you can pay your cases. If you previously pled guilty, and I think if I've got anybody in that situation, let me double check. Oh, I do. Okay. If you previously pled guilty and you were assessed fines and court cost, and you haven't taken care of that, you're in jail on what's called a capias pro fine. When you're in jail on a capias pro fine, you cannot bond. We're going to talk to you about why you ended up back in jail, what happened on your case, and then I'll make a determination as to how I want to proceed on your case. If I choose to remand you in jail until your fines and costs are paid in full, then you're welcome to write to me from the jail and tell me why you feel like I should reconsider my decision. So if I tell you you need to appear here at our court, make sure you show up. Today is Saturday, September 27th. If I release you today, you need to be here Monday, September 29th. If you stay in jail because you have cases with other courts and you don't get out until sometime next week or sometime next month or whatever, you still have to come see me on that first business day if I tell you that's what you have to do. You have to be here by 2 p.m. We will not grant any continuances. Okay, Mr. Rainey, come on up. Have you found a job yet?
no.
What
No.
efforts have you made to find a job?
I'm talking to my old boss. I've been calling him. He's out of town right now on a job, but he told me as soon as he gets back, he'll talk to he's 50-50 with the company. He owns 50% of it, and he's talking to the other guy. He said as soon as he gets back, but he says that he doesn't have a problem with me coming back to the job as long as his partner Steve doesn't have a problem with it. And I also put an application for affiliated.
How old are you, sir?
21 years old.
How are you paying for this apartment if you don't have a job?
I live with my cousin and like my girlfriend's really paying my part right now.
The girlfriend who you hid her keys so she wouldn't leave? That girlfriend?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
This is your third public intoxication in a month.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the plan with you and alcohol? Is it alcohol?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, getting arrested 3 times in the last month should be a sign. Is it a sign to you? Because it hadn't been one yet. But having this conversation, is that a sign?
Tired of going to jail, ma'am.
You what?
So I'm tired of going to jail. Alcohol's not worth it. I know it's not.
Well, I mean, are you really the kind of person who hides a girlfriend's keys so she won't leave? Is that really you?
I mean, that's me sober me. Yeah, I just didn't want her to
Sober
leave.
you, hide somebody's keys so they won't leave.
I didn't want her to leave, ma'am.
Well, it's not your job to make that decision.
You're right, ma'am.
I mean, you basically imprisoned somebody by doing that. You don't have that right. Nobody has that right.
Yes, ma'am.
And when we tell you to do job search, we mean for you to go tread the pavement, not just call your old boss back, who you probably burned bridges with, probably, and say, can I have my job back? And then just apply it in one place. You're supposed to be doing this every day until you find a job. I don't think I'm ready to accept a guilty plea from you. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Oh.
Because I'm not sure you're getting the message that you need to do some treatment. I mean, you've been 21, you said you're 21 and you turned 21 6 weeks ago?
Uh, I don't.
Or when's your birthday? March or August?
August.
Yeah, so you turned 21 in August, right? So since August 3rd, you've had 3 public intoxications. I mean, you do understand that's incredibly unusual, right? Okay. Where are your parents?
My dad's in jail
What for?
violating a BPO.
Oh, a protective order?
Yeah.
So did you learn this pattern of behavior from your dad? That it's okay to hide your girlfriend's keys and not let her leave? Is that how you were taught how you behave?
Guess you could say that.
Where's your mama?
She's an alcoholic too.
How's that been for you growing up like that?
Wasn't fun.
So why are you continuing this pattern?
I don't know.
Where'd you go to high school?
Vernon, Texas.
In Vernon? What led you to come here?
My wife.
Is that your wife or your girlfriend?
I'm with somebody else, but I'm married.
But that's not working out
Which one?
with the wife. Well, right now it shouldn't be working out with the girlfriend if she's smart. But so where's your wife?
She left. She went
Why?
back, she went back to Oklahoma to be with her dad, and I didn't want to go back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Where are they?
with their mom,
Is that your wife?
the one that went to Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's my wife.
How many children do you have?
I have one that's biologically mine, and then the other one, she got raped. So I just took him over, but it's still my kid.
Sure. You've been raising that child.
Yeah,
So how are you financially supporting your children?
I'm not at the moment.
Mr. Rainey, I just hate to tell you this, but you've grown up with obviously parents who had their own very big problems, which have affected you and your ability to make decisions and to use rational thinking and wisdom. So maybe you haven't seen patterns of that, but you need to identify that and go, I don't want to be. I mean, do you want for those 2 kids Do you want me to have that conversation with them in 20 years, or somebody who's doing my job? And they'll be like, well, my grandpa went to jail, my mom was an alcoholic, or my grandma was an alcoholic, my dad was an alcoholic, because that's what you're on the way to. If you don't stop this, you're living with your cousin, you're not working, you're not looking for a job the way you're supposed to. Because when you saw the judge on August 12th, and then you saw her again on September 18th, and she was nice enough to give you job search. And I'm not hearing anything about, I've applied at Toot and Totem, I've gone to Tyson, I've gone to Swift, I've, you know, I want to
I,
be a welder, I want to be a plumber, I want to be an electrician. I
I
mean,
have
what do you want to?
I have the paper at home where I like every place that I've applied for. I just right now I could just remember affiliated, but I have like three or four things down. I'm just waiting for calls back. But
3 or 4 things since September 18th. I mean, that's,
well, the rest are on. Like I don't know if I'm able to put them down because they're online. They're on Indeed. I don't know if
people write them down. They write them down.
I just didn't know if I was supposed to only write down the ones in person.
No, I would be writing it. You know what? Because here's the deal. If you come back and I don't think you've made a good faith effort to find a job,
Yes,
I may
ma'am.
just put you in jail. So if it was me and I knew that I could possibly go to jail, I would write down every single thing I've done.
So even the online ones I can put down.
Yeah, because a lot of places, that's the only way you can apply. Have you gone to staffing agencies? Have you gone to Red Cap,
Yeah,
Express, SOS,
I went to Red Cap and
Express, SOS?
Ready?
Goodwill has a staffing agency.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot out there. There's no reason to not be working other than your own issues.
Yes, ma'am.
And if I had an employee who in the last 6 weeks has been in jail 3 times at the age of 21 for being drunk and disorderly, I might not want to keep that employee. So unless you start making changes, unless you start reflecting on that childhood that did you no good, and watching patterns of behavior that you shouldn't have had to watch, and that maybe have been inflicted on you, unless you start addressing those, because you're not the one that got arrested for DWI. No, somebody else did. You're going to end up with much more serious issues.
Did a long time ago in Potter.
You got a DWI already?
I think like a week after I turned 21 or before I even turned 21.
I mean, I'm not a therapist, Mr. Rainey, but I'm looking at you going, you gotta put the brakes on. You gotta look in the mirror and go, I love myself enough to take care of myself. I love myself enough. And honestly, I have this conversation with the single moms that come in who are like, oh, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do this, I couldn't take care of these tickets because I was taking care of my kids. And I call on all that and I go, it doesn't matter. You have to take care of your tickets. You have to not be at warrant. And you, sir, you need to work to take care of yourself, to take care of these kids that you love. You might not work something out with these mamas, but you want to be a dad, don't you?
Of course.
I mean, I used to be a family law attorney. We used to tell people that you knew how to make kids. So you must have wanted to have a kid if you knew how to make a kid.
Of course.
So, of course. And of course you want to be the best dad out there. So you're going to have to grow up. You're going to have to, there's places here in town you can go to get some help. And I'm not just talking AA. I'm talking there's treatment facilities you can go to. You can go to talk to TPC if you need to get a therapist. You can go to family support services. There are people, you can go to churches. There's lots of churches that have ministries that help people with your issues. But you can't drink them away.
Yes,
So.
ma'am.
Okay, we hadn't even been in jail long enough for me to give you any jail credit, so I guess I'll let you plead guilty or no contest, but you can plead not guilty. You do whatever you want.
No contest.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a $500 fine. I'd give you a $5,000 fine if I could, if whatever it's gonna take to get that message across to you. It's $581 total. You'd get 0 jail credit. You still need to be here on Monday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do not miss court on Monday.
I won't.
0 credit. Probably if you see me, we'll probably put you back on that job search. Bring your log in with you when you come. I want to see the progress. Write down your Indeed searches. Okay? Okay. See the deputy on your way out.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.